Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks and to another Open With Me, and this is for the latest Crochet Now. There's also a bonus magazine and this stitch markers and crochet hook. So this one I bought from the shop, but I'm going to try on my next ones to get some subscriptions because they will be cheaper to buy because they're not that cheap. Now this one, let's see if we can see the cost. $9.99, so £10. I know you're getting the hook and everything else and you're getting this bonus magazine, but they are meant to be free, so that's quite a lot for a magazine, I think. So I'm just going to pause it for a second because I realise I've forgotten my glasses, and I'll be right back. That's it, all set, so let's get in. Now if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and hopefully you'll be informed when new videos pop up. So I've forgotten, haven't I, to look at the front of this cellophane. So let's have a little look, see if there's anything on there that's not inside. Only the bonus magazine is worth £23, they claim. 105 tips and tricks inside, and joyful patterns. Battersea, here for every dog and cat. So if you're across the pond, Battersea used to be called Battersea Dogs Home, and now they're obviously dogs and cats. And they do look after and rehome dogs and cats. Anyway, crochet hook set, exclusive charity makes and ideas. So now we can get rid of the packaging. And as I said, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And hopefully you'll get notified. So that's what I normally say when I'm struggling to open my packaging. All right then, whoops, bashed my camera. So we've got this hook, and it is got Battersea on it, and it's a 4.5, my favourite size. So normally though, I don't get on too well with these hooks that are free. I don't find them slippy enough, although they are the shiny stuff, but I will give this one a go. But not quite often when it comes to like little freebies like this, I pop them in my orders that I get for my shop, which if you haven't found already is www.hobbyrocks.co.uk, where much of the fabulous yarns that you find in there, you will find on my site. I have my eyes drawn to this. Isn't that cool? I like that a lot. Okay, so we'll move the free, well, debatably free magazine over to one side for now, and we'll concentrate on the actual magazine. So we've got Learn the Mini Basket Weave Stitch with Bella Coco, Trendy Accessories, Super Spring Projects, Cute Little Lamb, Must Make Decor and Stash Busting Ideas. Boy, do I ever need any of those. Creative Blankets, which has lots of bobbles on, or as perhaps my daughter-in-law and I would say, baubles. Colourwork Made Simple, I really like that, and this is super cute. Makes that are easy for kids. 68 Joyful Patterns, Top Charity Crafting Tips, New Season Patterns Revealed, and more. All for the bumper price of £10, all but 1 penny. Oh, nearly forgot. Little Sally Sunshine up there. Quick and easy toys. And all things in here are sizes 6 to 36. It's okay. Let's move on. And I'll get rid of the hello page. And we've got a few more ideas of what's inside now. The puppy's lovely. If you can hear a tap tap sound, that is the sound of Fluffy in the litter tray. She's not nearby, but sometimes if it is a dirty bomb and it wafts, I will have to pause it for a second while I deal with that or get gassed. Also, I'm expecting some parcels, so I've just got to watch out for the delivery man, and then I might have to pause it if he turns up. So we've got a nice little, I think it's Shawl. Oh, get louder, cat. Go on. I wouldn't mind if she was actually scraping the litter tray. She usually does the floor or something, or the side. Oh, here she's back. Thank goodness for that. Inside this issue, we've also got this kind of lacy pullover. I don't know if they'll call it a pullover or a long sleeve t-shirt. You never know, do you? And then we've got this lovely guy. He's cute. And I really like this on a cot. It's like a blanket with a head. Lovely. And here's a cute little lamb and another blanket. So free sheepies yarn when you subscribe. Okay, let's have a little look then. Return to the SOS. Okay, it's a new yarn by Stylecraft, which I might stock if I like it. I'll have to have a little look at the new Stylecraft yarns. And we've got lots and lots of stuff that you can go find at websites. Yeah, so there's nothing really to tell you about there. This is the King Cole Yummy yarn. Although there is a dress. The Dream Crochet, if you want to make this rather kind of raunchy dress. Where would you get that from? Follow the most extravagant handmade crochet designs. Ashley has also written a book showcasing colourful outfits inspired by the 70s, 80s and 90s that's well worth the read. Well, that doesn't suggest there are patterns in there, does it? It's just a read. So, nah. Okay. Show us your makes. I've got to move the other little magazine out of the way. We've got some gnomes. We've got this rather spiffing stegosaurus. He looks like a steggy because he's got those things. Dolly. That's the crochet along that they've had. I like it, but it's busy. And Care Bears that they've had in the magazines. So what we got now? This is the blueberry picking shawl. So blueberry picking. So maybe you can only wear it when you go blueberry picking then, perhaps, I don't know. It's got some puff stitches. And you can sew this top. What you'll find at Craft World. How about that for a plug? Anyway, this blueberry picking shawl is by Jane Howarth. I've never had any success growing blueberries. Every time I buy a bush, they die. So it wouldn't be picking much blueberries. Just saying. This is called the Possum Blanket. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Didn't see it on the front, but all of those little bumps and pink bits are meant to be paws. I think it would have been a bit more obvious and eye-catching if they were black on another colour, but that's pretty cool, isn't it? That's a nice idea. I like that. The Possum Blanket was by Caroline Warren. So that's thank you for having names I can pronounce in this issue. I know it's not really people's choices to have names that I know, but it is a godsend. This is Bernie the hamster, the biggest hamster I've ever seen, apart from the Shelley, of course, who was on The Nutty Professor. It was quite a sizable hamster, but still. Gigantic hamster, but very, very cute. And it's made with Aran yarn. And this is by Alison Holloway. So I like, well, so far so good on this one. And there's obviously more how-to-dos. Running a craft business. Everything we need to know about sucking eggs. Oh, excuse me, about running a craft business. Wow, quite like this because I like the little paw print sort of thing. The animal print, rather. And you can make the fingerless gloves and the scarf. I don't think I'd have chosen pink, but, you know, maybe the blue. Just saying. But there you go. There's the little chart if you want to make this kind of print, which, to be honest with you, I wear a lot of print, but not overly. Yeah, I'm not kind of Bet Lynch or anything. Anyway, Jane Howarth is the one who brings this one to you. But again, although it's got this pattern, it is just the same stitch. And they look like they might be single crochets in the US or double crochets in the UK. Yep, double crochets. March Winds Jumper. Well, that's quite sweet. And this is by Jess Bennett. I'm loving the names in this magazine. This issue. Probably really come a cropper in a minute and get one I can't pronounce. But wow, thank you very much for choosing simple names on their peoples. I do appreciate it. I don't think they've done it for me. This comes in a size 0 to 6 months up to 7 to 8 years if you fancy making that. It's got a button do up at the top. Not always keen on button do ups, but with crochet it is hard, I guess, to do ribbon that is not going to roll over, or, you know, that might actually act like ribbon. Advert. Not going to look at them unless it's for me. I mean, not that I'm bitter. Anyway, not perfect but worth it. Here we go, is a pussycat. Now, I have made a doorstop And I'm not sure if this is what one of this is. I've made a pussycat doorstop. Might just be a big fluffy. Celebrate the joy of rescued pets with this delightful toy, which you can hook up right away using your exclusive Battersea crochet hook. Aran and 4-ply. You need a 2mm and a 4.5. So I didn't give you the not being picky, but where's the 2mm then? No, it's not all you need, is it? Got to go and get another hook. But he is cute. I love cats anyway. And I love his little pussycat sign. Anyway, oh, look at him from the back. He's cute. And his little face. Oh well. Bella Coco Crochet Chronicles, and I managed to say it without spluttering and getting it all wrong. Bella Coco is like, what's the word? Plug in her hooks and bag. Don't think I like her hooks myself. Like I said, all the ones that come free in magazines and stuff, not slippy enough for me, and I feel they kind of drag. But, you know, each to their own, and there's these ones look kind of flat. That's weird. Maybe these are different, don't know. Anyone ever used them? Please let me know. But I like the tulips, I guess. I'm kind of sold on those. So win the rainbow, or win a rainbow of yarn. Over 3 miles of yarn, to be exact. So there's lots here, isn't there? Lots of... Is it all sheepies, I wonder? Maybe it is. Don't know. No, there's some King Cole. I think. That looks like King Cole's logo. And that looks like signets. Yeah, okay. But that, you've got to go to craftworld.com. I don't know what they might catch you with. So this is the free sheepies yarn here, this bundle of colourful yum-yums. And you get 16 balls, and they do look like 100 grams because it is the Colourcraft, which I have had. It's nice yarn, actually. Don't stock it, because to stock sheepies, I've got to pay massive import duties. And I don't know how people in this country get it otherwise, because I've looked and looked and I can't. So whether they're just able to somehow get it without paying massive duties, I don't know. But anyway, this is the subscribed Crochet Now temptation, I would call it. And you get, obviously, all of the gifts if you do it this way. If you do it the electronic way, you don't. But you'll get this for subscribing. And that's how you subscribe, should you want to do it. There's usually a different one for America. Now, this is called Arachnid Beanie. Sounds a little bit too much like arachnid for my liking, but thankfully it doesn't look like a spider, so it's called the spider stitch, that's why. A crawling colour pattern and striking spider stitch creates a splendid hat fit for any weaver that wishes to challenge Athena. There you go. And that is Hay Barker. Spider stitch. Not really sure how to do that. I'm going to look it up. Whoops. Sorry about that. Nice view of my washing basket and washing up. But this gimbal I ordered a little while ago and it arrived. It's supposedly never been used, but it doesn't support the phone weights, which obviously it's meant to. So I'm going to have to send it back now, which is quite sad, but I will. I'll return it. I'm not having that. It's not fit for purpose. So obviously I think they had used it. Anyway, this is the Hello Sausage cushion. Oh my God. Sausage. It couldn't be more for me, could it, sausages? I like this. This is Lisa Hooper. If it happens again, you just get another beautiful view of my washing up and my washing bowl. Now, I have got parcels, so I'm just going to have to pause it for a second and answer the door. It won't be a moment. I'm back. And I took the opportunity to go into my yarn van and get the other gimbal, which won't be doing that. So that's a bit annoying. I'm going to have to send that back and try and get another one. Anyway, the sausage cushion. I do like that, by Lisa Hooper. And it seems perfectly for me with all my mention of sausages on my channel. What does that say? Got a chart. I'm not quite sure what the chart's trying to tell us. Oh, colour table. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that becomes obvious should you make it. Anyway, I really like that cushion. That is super cute. Oh, and charts, just in case you wanted to make something else, which I like. Yay. Kerrys Journal. Lots of amigurumis in this, and now that gimbal is in the way, let's put it on the floor. That's it. And we've got lots and lots, look. So it's all about Battersea, I guess, this time, and dogs. This is Toft. Visit the Toft stand at Crufts, that's what it is. It's Toft at Crufts. So you can make the dogs. Make the doggies. This is the vintage fan top. Okay, so when I looked at it on the front cover, I wasn't sure about the sleeves, but they are quite short. I should have seen that one. That's not bad, is it? It'd have to be a darn sight longer if I was to make it, though. Cover that tummy area. So this is made with a quadruple treble. So that's the yarn over 4 times. Wow. Now, we've all double trebled, but have you ever quadruple trebled? So in the US, what we call a treble is your double crochet. So what you call a treble, we call a double treble. So that would be a triple treble in the US, a quadruple treble over here. This is by Zoe Potrak. So they are big stitches, aren't they? Well, this goes from an extra small up to a 5X. And this is your schematic. I like the way they call it a schematic. You know, schematics usually are of buildings, but maybe it would be as big as a building if I made it for me. Lana, the Lamb Lovey. Oh, okay. So it's not a separate blanket. It is actually a Lovey. But I think she's just holding it because she is on her own over here. Look at that. That is super cute, isn't it? I like that. This is Victoria Kerrys. Oh, yeah, Kerrys. Well, that's a bit of a hit, isn't it? The blanket's a bit kind of, well, I suppose it's textured and babies love a bit of texture. And you know when people say, oh, I want to make a baby blanket that's all tight stitches so they can't get their little toes and fingers in it. Well, that's what Tyler loved. Tyler is my grandson, and he absolutely loved putting his fingers through. And that's how he used to sleep. He used to sleep holding onto one of my crocheted blankets with his fingers entwined in it, and he would love it. And he still does it to this day. He picks up things and he sticks his fingers in them, and he just loves it. That's what he likes best. So I think, you know, when people do that, they kind of rob children of that sensory pleasure. Anyway, I understand they don't want to get them stuck, but I've never known a child get them stuck because, you know, it's crochet after all, it's stretchy. So there's the blankety bit. Now we've got that piece of cake cowl that they've been doing for quite some time, and this is part 11. Wow. And these ones are quite lacy. Can't see any real lacy. I suppose there's a lacy one, but it's not glaringly obvious that there's many. I suppose there's another one. Look, they're lacy ones, but there you go. Piece of cake cowl, part 11. I don't know how many parts it's got, but it must be coming towards an end now. But Tony Lipsy is responsible. Whether she's responsible for the whole thing or just these particular squares, I don't know. Oh, the marvellous Mobius Cowl. Now this is a sheepies one, so it's a sheepies design. I like that. That's kind of cute. I like the colour of the yarn though. It is purdy. Well, you know, if they were to make it more available to wholesalers over here without, you know, paying massive import duties, then maybe I'd stock it. Just saying. And this is a little mug cover. Bear one. Your crochet community. We've got little leg cozies, which I made some of those on my channel, and I've been putting them up on my end of videos recently because Easter is coming after all. Wouldn't take much to make them bigger so that they would just fit on an Easter egg. This is Arlo, the puppy. He is cute, and he's Cara Engwerda. See, we're getting the names now. Ones are our trip. Cara Engwerda. Or is it Engwerda? I don't know. I'm sorry, Cara. Or if you don't like Cara, like my Cara doesn't. Cara. Anywho, I do love this puppy. He is very, very super cute. And another picture of him there, but he is the same picture, I guess, really. But what have we got? Look at his little bum. Excuse me. Bottom, Tracy. Let's have some decorum. Crafting for charity. So this is a big read. I don't think I can go into that. But all the ideas and stuff. We've got Knit for Peace, Knitted Knockers, Knit for Nout, Knit a Square, and Age UK. But have you noticed the word knit there on just about everything? It says Crochet Magazine. So that's a bit much. Although I have started doing some knitting tutorials, if you're interested, from 2 cast-on methods we've got up to, I think, 5 today. Maybe if I put it up today or maybe Monday, because I'm giving people time to practice the stitches that I've been doing. So they are quite basic and very easy to follow. So if you fancy learning to knit, over on Hobby Rocks, my crochet channel, Hobby Rocks, okay, crochet channel, my other channel, Crochet Rocks, is this one. But the other crafting channel is Hobby Rocks. And I set it up to go hand in hand with my shop, Hobby Rocks. But I didn't really think about it. This is where all of my exposure is. So I've been doing all my videos here, really. But I decided to do some knitting tutorials. And a lot of crocheters don't like to see knitting on the crochet channels. So, and I think it gets a little bit fragmented if you do too many different things on one channel. It waters it down and it stops the YouTube algorithm from knowing where to place you in suggested videos. Bit technical there, but it does. So I decided that as it is another crafting kind of channel, Hobby Rocks would be the home of my knitting. So that's what I've been doing. So if you want to learn to knit with me, head over there, subscribe, and get stuck in. Anyway, knitting for charity. This is Mobius Cowl Baby Blanket. I like this. This is by Katie Pickup. So that is quite sweet, isn't it? A blanket with feet, with legs rather, and a towel, a tail, and a head and horns. Rather snazzy. I like that. Well done to Katie Pickup. I like it a lot. So yeah, you've got a nice little border, nice little ledge as well. Ella Ray advert, book club. What we got on the book front this time? 1 hour amigurumi. Yeah, it depends, doesn't it? If it takes you an hour or not. It's a bit suggestive. 1 hour amigurumi, 40 cute and quick crochet patterns with minimal sewing. Animal sewing. $17.99. Page Street Publishing. Fancy that? That's 1 hour amigurumi. Okay, so now we've got Tina the Turnip and Stella the Sun. Okie dokie. Do you fancy crocheting a turnip for any reason? There's your pattern. Sunshine I can understand. You might want to give sunshine to a child, but whether you'd want to give your child a turnip, not sure. But maybe there is a thing about crocheted vegetables that, you know, you just can't resist. At least they're not fattening. Mind you, vegetables aren't. Fringe benefits. So this is a quick and easy shawl that will pep your wardrobe for the spring months by Karen Design Team. Oh, like the company, Karen Simply Soft sort of thing. So, and they are recommending this yarn for it. And I just so happen to have 2 of those sent to me by the lovely Dayon. Oh, and Jessie. Mustn't forget Jessie. Now we've got the abbreviations and all that jazz. And this is Slumber Party Crochet Collection. Free sheepish yarn pack when you subscribe. Yeah, well, maybe not. This is next. Oh, okay, is it the next issue? Got that in it. Oh. So we've got Crochet Macrame Kit. Spring in the air. Well, I wish it was, because I heard today that we're heading for some snow. So, yeah, right. Healthy Hands with the Blog Stars. Wow, funnily enough, a long time ago, I did a bit about healthy hands and how to get rid of the telltale signs of all of the sanitising and hand washing. Anyway, might be on my other channel, Rocksteady, which is almost at 1,000 and really could do with some love. So if you haven't already subscribed, there's a link in the description box to not only Hobby Rocks, but to Rocksteady. And I would really appreciate it. So I'm trying to get to that elusive 1,000. Anyway, this is the freebie. So we'll put that on the floor. Say freebie. Cost of the magazine. I'm not really sure. So this is the supplement that we've got this time. It's quite a thick one. A thick one. Gosh, my roots are coming out in me today. Thick one. Anyway, gift ideas for the whole family. Crochet Gifts. 39 patterns to give and love. So a big thick book for 39 patterns. Ahoy Sailor. Looks a bit like olive oil. And Learn the Basics. Simple shawl, stylish cardi, practical tote bag, baby patterns, home decor, stylish fixes and quick makes. Easy kids projects, step-by-step guides and master new skills. Hook this luxury blanket. It's a granny square. Well, maybe a flowery one, but still. Okay, so straight away there's a round cushion. I've got some round cushion blanks somewhere. Can't think where I've put them. I can't find them anywhere. It's kind of holding me back from something I was going to do. Crochet topping for a cake, perhaps. Maybe that was something that could interest Victoria because she makes cakes. And we've got cushions, flowers. That blanket looks quite big, doesn't it? And let's get in. These are the people that are in this magazine. So if I show you their faces now, I don't have to credit them, I guess. Ask the Stylecraft expert. So this is a bit for you to ask them. Where they've got this from, I'm not really sure, because they don't give this away every month. So we've got a Dear Angela. Who knew to write to her? Don't know. Who knew it was going to be in here? Crazy, huh? Could that just be a plant? I don't know. I'm just being cynical. The Art of Crochet. Right, okay. It's just a piece. There's a lot of writing in this stuff. Like fake Nikes. Water coming out of a faucet. Yeah. This is quite artistic, isn't it? I suppose it can be an art form. Yarn Shop Heaven. This is Bar in Stonehaven, Scotland. If you fancied going up there and giving it a once over, or if you're already there, that's cool. And this one is the Walnut in Northern Ireland. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't really say it like that, should I? But, you know, I can't resist myself. And then we've got the Foundry Works in Rotherham and the Ammonite Yarns in Pontyclun, Wales. None here, though. Absolutely never is. Crochet Now. This is the subscribey bit, I guess, or the back issues. Yep, you can get it at www.craftstash.co.uk or elsewhere, should you wish. So this is where the wardrobe bit starts. And these fingerless gloves do look nice, but I think the cuff's a bit too chunky. Not really keen on the way they've done the cuff. I like my cuff the way I do them. And in my tutorials, you'll see that. We've got crocheted camera. And colour card scarf. Okay. So they changed colours on the slant, which is different. And we got this cross-process tote. I like the big lights, making it look really snazzy. And the instant camera there as well. We've just seen that one. This is the celluloid beret. So they've given these all filming names, but celluloid for a beret doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it? Another advert for them. Knit Now, if you want to subscribe to Knit Now. To have and to hold, so we've got someone's wedding and their Crochet Bouquet. We've got a perfect day, so it's a tie and a collar. So if you want to get married with a crochet collar and a crochet tie, there you go. These are called Twitcher mitts. And I can only imagine they're called Twitcher because bird watching is called twitching. Other than that, there doesn't seem to be another reason for it. But like I said, I like them with the owl on, but I'm not keen on those big fat wrist kind of cuffs. No, not really. Not really for me. So this is called Heat Wave, and it is a chevron stitch cowl. Would you call it a cowl? Have they called it one? Yep. I never know what they're going to call these things, but we know how to do chevron stitch, don't we, guys? So this is called Vanna, the cardigan. It's quite nice. I don't like, as you know, row after row of boring stitch, but this is done lengthways, so it's making it a little bit more interesting. The sleeves are a tad long and a tad wide, but I could live with that as a cardigan. That's nice. I actually like it. It's got some little decals on it as well. Oh, bobby socks. Crocheted bobby socks with a little lacy top. It's unusual. And this is a lacy shawl. It's just quite a basic one though. But, you know, nice. Okay. Not bad. Save over 60% on your first 3 issues. 3 for $9.99. I think that might be the way to go for me. So this is for little ones now. So we've got baby on board. I hate that. You know when you see people with baby on board on their car? And a long time ago, my pen friend sent me one with Garfield on it because she knew I loved Garfield and cats. And it had Attack Cat on board. So I did actually put that in my window. But if it said baby on board, I would never have displayed it. I just don't understand them. I don't understand why I need to know. Unless they're trying to say I'm a really cruddy driver. I wasn't say crap. But I'm a really cruddy driver because my baby's distracting me. Maybe that's what they're all about. But I think people put them in their cars so that you will like be extra careful around them. And I just think, well, I had no intention of ramming you in the first place, whether you had a baby on board or not. So they really bug me. And I know I shouldn't get so aerated about these things, but I can't stand those signs. Really don't like them. Anyway, baby on board collection. We've got a really nice little jumper for a really nice little chap. We've got the sailor. We've got this quite snazzy blanket. And we've got some booties that look well cute. Oh, I really like this. Sandpiper, that's called. And deck shoes. There's the deck shoes up there. I like these. They're quite nice. Not a bad supplement. Ocean Wave nautical set. I suppose you've got to make the little sailor. Have you? Maybe. Yep. Sailor boy and accessories. There he is. There's his accessories. I'm going to see him up close. Having a little snooze on the job. Counting sheep. Seriously, I thought it was a pig. I was going to say pigs, but they are fluffy lambs. Well, this is my... I'm never really very good at identifying amigurumi. Unless it is absolutely obvious, like on the previous one, that was a puppy, you know. But looking at that, I thought, that's a pig. Should have known it's not. Anyway, first step booties. I made something very, very similar to that. I called them like Uggs. Kite tails. It's a hat. And it's got little kite tails. So she can have a little pair of wristers. What are they called? Wrist warmer. Can't remember what you used to call them. Used to have them towel-in ones, remember? Are they called wrist warmers? Maybe they are. But you can make wrist warmers and a little hat to match. And the inverse relationship. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Home and style. This is the cake. So, Victoria, if you're watching, you can make cake bunting. Saves on a whole lot of decoration. She'll probably do it for me next year. She said she's going to make me a cake next year. She's very good at cakes. Meet the maker, not Meek. Meet the maker. The mercery. It's very flowery, isn't it? And this is that blanket. It's called Happy. Happy blanket. And you've got instructions on how to make this square. It looks very similar to what I've made. And there's the chart. Looks identical. Moving on. How people always claim they invented the wheel. You know, oh, look, I've invented a granny square. No, you didn't. I've been around since I was an itch in my daddy's pants. Anyway, Daisy Darlings. Both cushions are a daisy design, perfect for making a matching set. Don't really look like a daisy. No, just saying. Colour Crush. Make our pina colada. Drinks trolley, £195. No, I don't think I'll be getting that one. But, well, there's some nice snuff. It's nice snuff. But, you know, you can make the coasters. Get 3 issues of Knit Now for £9. I might actually be partaking of that one as well. This is the Paradise Doily. When I was a child, doilies were everywhere. Everybody had them in the house with a fruit bowl or a vase on top. I don't know if you remember that. Everybody had a crochet doily or 10. But I haven't seen them for a long time, and here's one. Call them a mandala now, I guess. But yeah, doily. Pansy shelf edging. Like that. So you can make little well, I suppose it's a necklace. I suppose. Simple Scandi style. Scandi style. Why is everything Scandi style? It's cluttered craft room. Channel some sleek Nordic design with these quick stash busting projects. Well, I don't think that would end my cluttered craft room. Just making these. Wouldn't make a dent on mine. Oh well, never mind, little bowls. So that's how to do. If you like the little bowls, they're quite chunky. And this is Darla the Horse. It's a pin cushion. Look after your needles. Get the look. Okay, so we've got how to do this pinwheel. Raised trebles. Oh, I guess we can always look on YouTube for these things. Link stitches, magic ring. No, thank you. I like mine better. The basics with Chico books. Abbreviations. Irish crochet lace. Now that looks nice. This is just a history of it though. It doesn't tell you how to do it, I don't think. Let's see. No. And we've got Jacob. Teamed up with British Wool to find out more about another breed of sheep. This month it's the Jacob. So that's the magazine, guys. And there's a few bits and pieces that are in it. Massive. As well as, I can't reach the actual magazine now. Excuse me while I bend and try and pick it up. So there we go. 68 patterns in there, 39 in there. And the freebie, what do you think? Is it a good one? I like it because, for one thing, I really love this cushion. And there's a lot of things in there I really like. It used to be, to me, when I first started doing this, that Simply Crochet was the magazine that had the most in that I liked. And then I guess this one was a second, and Inside Crochet was really at the bottom. And those things have been switched around and flipped on their head. So this one and Inside Crochet quite often have ones that I really, really like. And Simply Crochet seems to have gone a bit magoo. So tell me, what do you think? Do you like it? What do you like best? And I asked you lots of questions along the way, so don't forget those. And if you want to start knitting, head over to Hobby Rock's channel. I'll put a link at the end to my very first one. And from there, you should be able to find all the rest. So thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.